Here's a hard truth about video. It's not your lighting, it's not your camera, and it's usually not even you that decides whether a video works. It's the first 3 seconds. People decide almost instantly whether to keep watching or keep scrolling, so those first moments have to give them a reason to stop. Welcome to the Get Digital Marketing Results podcast, where we give you information and actionable tips to grow your organization.
Hi, I'm Bob Clark.
And I'm Donna Body. We're with Delos Inc., and today we're talking about the hook. Why those first few seconds make or break your video, and a simple way to make your short videos more effective on platforms like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts.
Let's define the hook first because people throw the word around. The hook is the thing at the very start that makes someone stop scrolling and think, wait, this is for me. It might be a question, a bold statement, a surprising visual, or something that interrupts the pattern of everything else in the feed. The job of the hook is to help the right person recognize this is relevant to me.
And that last part matters because a hook, it's not clickbait. You're not trying to trick people. You're trying to quickly show the right person that this video is relevant to them. A lot of local business videos have really good information in them, but they take too long to get started. By the time the useful part shows up, the viewer is already gone.
So instead of starting with, hi, I'm Bob from, start with the thing that the viewer cares about. Before you hire a contractor, ask this. Wondering why your water bill jumped this summer? Here's the mistake we see all the time before people call us.
A good hook usually does one of three things. It sparks curiosity, it asks a question, or it creates a pattern interrupt. It makes the right person feel like you're talking to them. People are scrolling past a lot of sameness, but a good hook gives them a reason to stop.
A few episodes, we gave you the overall ABCD structure of a video, but today we're zooming in on the very beginning because the rest of the structure only matters if someone stays long enough to watch it.
And the hook doesn't have to be a spoken line. We teach people to think about 3 layers: what people see, what they read, and what they hear. So the visual is what's happening on the screen the instant the video starts. The text is the words you put on the screen, and the spoken hook is the first thing out of your mouth.
When you stack those 3, the opening gets much stronger. You might show the problem on a screen and add text that says, don't make this mistake, and then say, this is the mistake we see before people call us. Now the viewer gets the point whether they are watching with sound on or off. That matters because people experience short videos differently. Some people scroll with the sound off, some stop because the visual catches their eye, and some are pulled in by your voice.
And don't underestimate the spoken part. There's data showing that having someone speak in the first few seconds instead of opening with music or silence can meaningfully improve how long people keep watching. A real human voice can cut through. So if you want an easy improvement, start talking right away. No dead air, no slow logo, intro, no long setup. Use vertical video, make sure the audio is clear, and put the viewer's question or problem right at the front.
Once the opening is stronger, the next question is where to use it. And this is where a lot of local businesses should be paying more attention to YouTube Shorts, not just TikTok or Reels.
YouTube Shorts is becoming a bigger opportunity, and it's not necessarily the same audience as TikTok or Reels. YouTube has shared data showing how many Shorts users are not on TikTok or Instagram Reels, so Shorts can help you reach people you might not be reaching elsewhere.
And YouTube is different because people already use it to search, learn, compare, and solve problems. People are even watching shorts on their living room TVs now, which tells you how far it's spread just beyond the phone.
That makes it a great fit for helpful local business content. Your short doesn't have to follow a trend, it can answer a real question. Something like, how do I know if this needs repair? What should I ask before I book? Or what does this service include?
And every one of those can start with a better hook. Don't say, today we're talking about what to expect on your first visit. Say, before your first appointment, here's one thing we wish every customer knew. That gives someone a reason to stay.
That's more compelling. The same information, a stronger opening. And that's often the difference between a video that people skip and a video that actually gets watched.
So here are your 3 action steps for this week. First, take one video idea and rewrite the opening so it starts with a viewer's question, concern, or curiosity instead of your introduction. Second, think intentionally about stacking your hooks. Make sure something is actually happening on the screen. Add on-screen text for the people watching on mute, and lead with your spoken hook for the ones with sound on. Third, post a video as a vertical YouTube short too, not just TikTok or Reels, and keep an eye on who finds you there.
The bottom line is this: people decide fast. Your video usually doesn't fail because you're bad on camera. It fails in the first 3 seconds because the opening does not give the right person a reason to keep watching. So put your energy where the decision actually happens. Use the first few seconds to make the right person stop, recognize themselves in your topic, and stay for the answer.
And that's it for today's episode. You can find links and more resources at delosinc.com/episode 454. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on actionable digital marketing tips to grow your organization.
Thanks for listening to the Get Digital Marketing Results podcast. If you're ready to simplify your marketing and build reliable growth for your business, visit us at delosinc.com to learn more.